This is where I need to create something portable to roll sheet wood to the machine or to the back room and have it able to lift the wood up so I can load it or slide it onto the machine or workbench. I am also trying to think of a faster clamping setup that will still use my T track, but I want to slide the clamps in position and just press down, not screw them down, to hold the material and still not be in the way of the router. Someday I hope to create a removable vacuum hold down system. Alright, I'm going to try to start cutting some more drawers out for the toolbox. Go ahead and let the machine home. Take off the dust shoe for now. I will load up the program that I've got ready. This is a preset setting I have for 90% of my jobs. Run the program now.
Please remove dust shoe, and please put in bit number 5.25, downcut, and mill.
I've already got that bit in the machine, so let's click OK. Now we'll come down here and calibrate the bit size. All my jobs are measured from the tabletop, not the top of the material.
Please put on dust shoe. continue this project.
As soon as I hear the spindle turn on, I'll turn on the dust collection. Doing all the slot first. Then we'll start doing all the profile stuff. While that's running, I'll give you a little tour of my work area here. This dust collection system works very well. I've got a Harbor Freight modified system, 2 horsepower. All the micro dust goes out the window. The only damage I've actually done to my house during this whole process is the 2 holes up there. And that's it. All this stuff here will be gone once I get this toolbox finished. If I ever get it finished. And here is my creation room or thinking room, whatever you want to call it, computer room. That's my 3D printer enclosed inside there. I keep this for my full sheets of plywood, and I'm starting to create a junk drawer out of the rest of it. This back room is where I actually do cuts on sheets of plywood and things. That way I can control it. I can close the door, put a fan in the window, and of course I wear my little mask. This is a pathetic excuse of a mobile dust collector. I try to make it simple, but I never satisfied with simple. I don't get the vacuum power I should get out of it. These little carts here I created so that I can have multiple tools. Everything is on wheels, so I can maneuver around. If I start cutting full sheets of lumber, then I have to take all this stuff out of here except for the dust collection to make room for it to work. My problem is I can't physically carry plywood. I really am trying to design something that I can maneuver lumber around. This is all the sheets that have been cut. And that's going to be the tops and sides of all the, all the tops and sides for the toolbox. May not be the best looking setup, but it's very effective. There's my touch plate that you've seen it used a while ago. A lot of 3D printed stuff because there's no such thing as the parts that I've got. this is 3D printed. It's very sturdy. The reason I have such a tall Z-axis is because I've got a homemade rotary axis which I can adapt to the T-track so that I can do rotary work. And I have a lot of projects that I'm wanting to create. These are already some side drawers that I've already cut out. They're ready to be glued and nailed together. But my biggest concern right now is to figure out some kind of cart that I can put my half sheet lumber and be able to have it lift up and load it on the table. I can't figure out what I can build that will be portable enough for me to carry out. On the front of this toolbox, it's going to have a 2x4 on a hinge hanging from the top, coming all the way to the bottom, and that way I can put a sheet on that 2x4 and then pick it up and slide it onto the workbench. At least that's the game plan. Well, not much of a tour, but I hope that gives enough information to see what I need to be done. This is a quick video from SketchUp for the design of the toolbox. Drawing is much easier than doing. I had to take the toolbox apart because all my calculations were wrong and it was too wide to fit through the doorways. This is all the 2x4s I'm going to use. This is my idea of a release mechanism for the extension of the toolbox. I was unable to drill holes on these brackets, so I had to work around that. These brackets are rated for 200 pounds. Here's a short update of my toolbox so far. I've got the box built, got a few things off of the shelf. Still got a lot to do here. Don't have all the drawers filled up yet. I got plenty of room for other stuff. Got my tools, most of my tools right here. And I can slide this over. Got room for other things down here. Got my clamps. Again, I got more room down here for other things I need to sort out. And I've got a lot of empty drawers left, which is good. But I can grab this thing and drag it out here. If I just need a temporary workbench, I can turn this around. Grab here. Now I've got more workspace to work on up here. Got my little clip set up here where I can just pull it and drop it back down. It's out of the way. And it fits. I can take it to the back room, put it in there if I need to use it for a cutting station or something. Yeah, that's it so far. And by the way, the locks on these wheels work great. I've never had to lock more than two at a time. Well, that's it for today.